If you're looking for a quiet Ozark hike with great views and almost no crowds, this place might be one of the best kept secrets in Arkansas. Today we're hiking at Bluffton Preserve, just north of Clinton, Arkansas. This is Ozark Wonder. Each week we explore trails so you can choose the right hike before you go. Today I'm taking the Bluffline trail down to the Azalea Hollow Loop and following it back up to where it connects with Bluffline Trail again. A little over 4 miles doing it this way. This is a pretty defined path, mostly through the woods, so it does have some leaf litter as well as a few bluff edges and steep sections. There's about 400 feet of elevation change. So the trail's been pretty easy so far. Just a little walk through the woods. It is really pretty. A lot of big rocks. You can see where there's a hollow down there. I'm sure it flows to the creek. There are tons of wasps out today, especially up by the trailhead. There are just tons of big red wasps, and they're still flying around out here. Trailhead was pretty easy to find. We came to the intersection here. We're taking the Bluffline loop. This is where it intersects with the Prickly Pear Trail. It is very warm today, almost 90 degrees. But there is a nice breeze blowing. Quite a few switchbacks as you make your way down the hill. Caution, steep drop ahead. Looks like we've got some steps down this switchback. Yeah, I see a wasp. So after you come down the little wooden incline there and make the switchback, you're along this bluff line here. Some really cool rock formations. It's kind of like a little grotto up in here. Charles likes it, it's cool. Into a little thicker part of the woods here now. A lot of cedars and pine trees. Still some oak and hickory, but they're all small. It's pretty thick woods through here. The trail is still pretty defined. Starting to make our way down. You can see the valley below. Can't see the creek yet. First view of the creek. You can see it down there just a little bit. We're gonna make our way down to Emerald Pool. Emerald Pool overlook. Emerald Pool. The creek. There's some people swimming way down there. That's a cool tree. Crosses the trail. Wooden bridge. Charles likes it. So when you get to the end of the trail, you'll see a cattle gate with a chain and a padlock on it. And if you come on down here, you'll see the map. So we are here. We're gonna take this pink trail back around, which is the Azalea Hollow Trail. Got a tree down. Charles under it. We're going over it. You know, just getting out here in the Ozarks, in the woods, in the hills, it's a reminder of this is the world that God made for us and made us for. So often we get caught up in the world as we know it with mortgages and bank accounts and appointments and sports, school, the concrete jungle. And sometimes we forget that this is what God created, and all that other stuff, that's what we did with it. And we made it back to the intersection with the Bluffline Trail. So we'll head back to the parking area from here. After you get back on the Bluffline Trail, it's back uphill. We made it back to the cedar incline. There's a really cool bluff line across the valley over there, but you can't really see it today. It's kind of smoky. I think there's some controlled burns in the area. Making the switchback. To the incline. And I promise you, it is steeper than it looks. Crossing one last wooden bridge. Come on, Charles. Overall, this is a trail with great scenery that's moderately difficult. There are a few slightly steep sections and a few areas close to the bluff edge. It's definitely worth the drive if you're anywhere near this part of Arkansas. Along with the great trails, the preserve has camping, there's a canoe launch, and a swimming hole on the creek. And we can see the car. If you're looking for a quiet Ozark hike just minutes from Clinton with great views, Bluffton Preserve is definitely worth exploring. If this breakdown has helped you, consider subscribing. Each week we explore trails so you can plan your hikes with confidence.